Hello everyone! Today we're going to be ranking all the teams from the Pokemon series, from Team Rocket all the way to Team Yell. So, let's get into it. First off, we got Team Rocket. It is the tried and true method of less is more. It's that classic black jumpsuit or black shirt and skirt for the girls with that big red R, and it still works to this day. It's one of the best out there. So that's going to be an S tier. It's one of the best. It's like genuinely actually one of my favorite designs for an antagonist in any series. Like, you know what it is right off the bat, and it just looks perfect. Then you have Giovanni as their leader, who I really like. I love that his whole thing, like, they do it in the, what was it, Pokemon Legends? It's Pokemon Legends? One where they follow Red in the anime instead. And like halfway through his fight with Giovanni, he's like, I don't care about stealing Pokemon anymore, I'm just having fun. It's like, that's one of the things I love that they did with him. But he's kind of just a bland villain, take over the world, blah blah blah. And as much as the Grunt's less is more design is great, like Giovanni wears a suit, wears it very well, and just has a little R patch here, and you know, it's good. But I don't think it's like, oh my god great, like I don't think it's oh my god simple great like the Grunt uniforms are. So it's gonna drop down to like a B tier for me. Next up, we got Team Aqua. Oh, there's two designs for Aqua. There's that's right, because of the remake. Alright, so Team Aqua comes in two forms. You've got their original Ruby Sapphire and Emerald look, then you have their Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire look. The original is gonna get like a B. It's pretty plain, nothing too crazy. Actually, that one's pretty... I'm gonna go C tier on that, actually. And then the new ones, I'll give those an A for the candy cane socks. I like those. I like the candy cane socks a lot. Then you have Archie, the Team Aqua leader. That's an S tier. That dude looks fucking awesome. I love his look. The giant one-piece suit that he has going on. Yo ho, set sail for One Piece. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I love that design, and like the anchor necklace is really cool, and the chain belt is that also supposed to be anchored? It's just rad. I think that's really cool. But Gen 3, we had two teams, and that gets us over to Team Magma. I was a Ruby guy from the start. I got it when I was in the hospital for pneumonia, and so Gen 3 holds a very special place in my heart. And I mean, come on. Look at that. Look at the Magma grunts. They're so good. Like, it's nothing too crazy. Kind of like Team Rocket. It's a little more flashy than Team Rocket. Like, you still got the plain black underneath, but I want one of those hoodies that they're wearing. Like, it's like a tummy, like a crop top hoodie, and I want one of those. They look so comfortable. S tier. That's one of the best. Yeah, double. You know what? Double S tier. Like, it goes beyond. That is probably my favorite grunt design in all of Pokemon. We'll see when I get to the later ones, but I think that might be my favorite grunt design. Then you got Maxie for Team Magma. He kind of falls in the Giovanni realm. Kind of just simple, not bad, but not like, oh my god. Like, you compare him to Archie. Archie just like looks over the top in the right way, and is like, that's what makes Archie so great. Whereas like Maxie, pretty solid. I dig the overcoat. Rocking a turtleneck. You gotta respect a guy who rocks a turtleneck. But, and those glasses, oh my god, those glasses, his glasses are like huge. They come down like here on the sides. Yeah, he'll get a B tier. Maxie's good, but he's not like... He's so far below Archie that just putting him at A wouldn't suffice. It's a B tier. It's a B tier. Alright. Jump to Diamond and Pearl. We got Team Galactic. And the grunts... I say the grunts are C tier. Not bad. Pretty plain. And like plain in the just plain and boring kind of way. Not in that simple Team Rocket look to it. Or even Team Magma. Yeah, that's pretty plain. I do like I like the whole space age motif they're going for, so I like the concept, but I kind of wish it was just executed a little bit better. I do like the... Actually, those sleeves, something about the stripes is selling me. No, you know what? B tier. I like those. The more I'm coming around as I look at it. Okay, but then you got Cyrus as the leader of Team Galactic, and yeah, that's a pretty vanilla look. That C tier. Maxie at least has like the glasses that have the super long frame on them and the turtleneck. This dude just has a high collar. He doesn't have turtleneck. No respect. No respect, Cyrus. At least Maxie went full turtleneck. Get out of here. C tier. Vanilla. Alright, moving on to Team Plasma. And actually, you know, in retrospect, this is making me want to give Team Galactic a C tier. Because those are just kind of plain and boring. Whereas I'm going to give Plasma a B tier because I respect the uniqueness of going for the knighthood look. That's really cool. But B tier because it's not as good as... It's not as good as... maybe it gets an A tier. Oh, no. These get a B tier. And you'll see why. Yeah. So, Team Plasma Grunts, B tier. Then, Getzies gets... Oh, there are multiple of him. What is going on? Yeah, because there were Black and White 1 and Black and White 2. Okay, well, I'm just gonna throw Getzies up. So he has two designs, and I don't know which one is Black and White. I can't remember which one's Black and White 1 and which one's... I think... Okay. Getzies from Black and White, in the giant robes and everything, it's not doing it for me. Like, I'm a big fan of purple, but not that purple and gold combo. That's kind of ugly. That's gonna get a D tier. I don't like that. But then we jump to Black and White 2. First off, the Plasma Grunts from Black and White 2, A tier. I love like the high up stealth sleuthy masks. I think that's cool. And then Getzies from Black and White 2. You still have the eyeballs from his cloak, which is a cool, unique thing that is on his old, that is on his original design. But I like how sleek it is. It's not big and poofy. The black's always a good way to go, or dark brown, whatever that is. And the fact that he's holding like a sword staff, I dig it. This is much better. This gets a B tier. That's good. He's on level with Maxie. Then we have Team Flare from Gen 6. And you know, it's not that great. It's just people in suits. I feel like they're going for the flames in the hair, which I don't get. Black and red's a good combo because it's a good combo no matter what. I'm not feeling it though. I'm thinking D tier. Yeah, I don't like this as much as Team Aqua, who I believe I gave a C tier. Yeah, not feeling it. I do kind of like Lysandra though. Lysandra. It's still not like, oh my god. I'll put him at a C tier on par with like Giovanni. No, he'll be a D tier. It's kind of just plain. I like the fur neck, but kind of like Team Flare in general. They're kind of just like meh, meh. Your color, like really, he's not that different from his grunts actually. Like the fur coat is it, and then they just inversed mainly black with red highlights versus red with black highlights. Yeah, that's not that great. You get a D tier. You're not that great. Alright guys, here we go though. We're back with the S tiers. Because Team Skull, oh, they were so good. That is part of what, on top of like great Pokemon designs in Gen 7, like Team Skull was another thing where like, man, everything's clicking. The Pokemon designs, the customizing of your trainer more, and now your enemy team is a bunch of wannabe thugs with an awesome rap like yeah, that's Team Skull. I love it. I love their medallions, like everything's so good. The black and white color scheme, and then the guys having the bright blue hair and the girls having the bright pink to offset that. I think it all goes really, really well together. Yeah, so good. So good. Teams, good job, Pokemon. You did good on Team Skull. Keeping up with it. Guzma is so good. He's like, hey, what you doing? I'm nothing but a Guzma. Hey, come on. Gold medallion to offset that he's the boss, you know what I mean? The big old glasses he has. I dig it. Oh, dude, he's even got a tattoo. That's cool. Nice. S tier. I love Guzma. Guzma was one of my favorites. But, much like Gen 3, guess what? Gen 7, 2 teams. Then you have the Aether, okay, that's, I'm an idiot. The Aether Foundation. Meh. You got a lot of pockets. And buttons. I do like the white and gold combo. That's a nice touch. Like, when you put colors together that go together, they look great. And for the most part, they do that. They got a little weird with the leader for Team Plasma, but for his first form. But it just wasn't the right shade of gold to go with that purple. I'll give these guys, you know, at first I was gonna make C tier pretty bland, but honestly, that's not that bad. Like, I like them the more I look at them in this art image. I know in game they don't look as good as like Team Skull's art looks just as good as in game. Like, it translated really well. I'm gonna put these C tier because I remember them in game being kind of like, whatever, you're wearing white. The actual art of this though, I like a lot. Then yeah, Lucamine, the leader of the... goddamn. Love Lucamine. Lucamine's great design. Love her whole thing with Lily as well, and her son. I can't remember her son's name, sorry. Great theme, I know that. But yeah, her design's great. A tier. Really like it. Great design. Which brings us to Gen 8. And Team Yell. I'm biased towards Team Yell, because the whole thing of Gen 8 was like, since it was set in Europe, quote unquote, England, quote unquote, that's all the Galar region was Britain, basically Great Britain. I am a sucker for them because the motif was like, you're doing soccer and everything. So they got the vuvuzelas, they got the giant posters like it's the fucking World Cup. I love it. They're not gonna be as high though as Team Skull. Still really high. I love their little like they got like a rock theme going on, and I think it's really cool. So they'll get an A tier. I really like them, especially as someone who loves soccer. I can appreciate how well they drew this out, because they're fanboys. They're actually not like, they fight you, but they're not your enemy team like in other things. They're genuinely just like fanboys and trying to be like, yo, Marty's #1, man! Or maybe more like, hello, governor, Marty's #1, we're gonna kick your little bollocks ass. Bah! Bah! Then Pierce. Pierce is such a good design. Little skinny. I think the dude needs to eat something. He looks a little bony, but so Pierce, eat something. I'm worried about you. But it's so over the top. But much like Archie, in the best way. It's so good. It's so good. S tier for him. I love his design. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. One of the best leader designs. And so, yeah, that's me ranking all the enemy teams and their leaders from the Pokemon series. A lot of fun. Thank you so much for watching. Comment down below who your favorite team and leader was, or how you would rank them. Anything you disagreed with. You can be brutal to me if you want, and just know you'll get reported. And, blah.